Warriors at 1 p.m. The West Sioux Falcons in an all-Siouxland matchup against MMCRU. And if the last time these two squared off tells us anything, we'll be in for a slobber knocker as the Falcons took the Royals down to the wire in a 14-7 loss. We spoke with Falcon head coach Ryan Schwiesow about how West Sioux can get a win over the Royals in the Dome.
Last time we turned it over a bunch of times. That's part of the game plan. Don't turn it over. But, you know, we're not going to reinvent the wheel. We're at the 11th game of the season, 12th game actually, and so we're going to do what we've been doing all year long and just try to play football and just try to do it, you know, with a much more efficient way than we did it the first time.
While the Falcons' opponents, MMCRU, will be making their first appearance at the Unidome, some of the Falcons have experience in the Dome on their own when the team made it to the semifinals when these seniors were freshmen. And that could be just a little bit of an advantage for the Falcons.
To an extent, yeah, having that experience playing there freshman year, I mean, it definitely helps with the nerves a little bit, but again, it's a game against another team, like you said, so you just got to go out there and do your best. So.
Kickoff between the Falcons and Royals. It's set for 1 p.m. at the Unidome in Cedar Falls. We'll have full coverage of both of those matchups right here on KTI.